Hey. I'm a little early. It's been a while since I painted shoes. It's also been a while since I cut my bangs, so that's why I look like this, but hopefully it's not too noticeable. There's a glare. I see there's a glare, unfortunately. But so there's Bluey and Vinko shoes. I think I don't watch Bluey. I wish I knew more about it. So if anybody sees that I'm doing something wrong, please let me know. I think they look kind of rough, honestly, especially Bluey. I think he could definitely use some work. So I have this strict philosophy that everything can be fixed in paint. So I'm going to do a background first, and then I'm going to do the dogs. So, but let me go pull up my reference image before I start. And another one. I want to do a background that's blue, of course. Okay. Do little palettes. So I found so much white paint in my stash, which I'm very happy about, but not enough black. I need to get more black paint. I thought I would use pink, but I don't need pink. I thought I did. So this white. Is this the... Okay, good. Oh, this one's never even been used. That's crazy. Actually, let me drain the ones I have used before I do that. Come on, come out. You know you want to. There we go. I would like to do a really pale blue, and I don't know if I have one on me. Let me see if I can find one. No, I do. Sort of. Sorry, ambulance, live near hospital, comes to the territory. This isn't what I was thinking of, but it'll just to make it a little bit lighter, I think. Background painting is hard. It's actually tedious as fuck, so I prefer not to do it, but I have to. It's a necessary evil, so to speak. What do you think of my new tablecloth? I like it a lot. I wonder if it would be better if I did this. Yeah, you can see a little bit better. There's still a little bit of a glare, but not great. Not as much. Ew, it's slimy. I need a new paintbrush. Just bought some of these. I buy these at Walmart because they are for fabric, so they don't get all messed up very quickly, but they're also cheap. They come in all kinds of sizes. Okay, so I'm going to use this one, or maybe one of these bigger ones. Should I start? I guess I'll start with the bluey one. I usually do start with the left one. It's got to be more than that. Darker, like a richer blue. That's more of an aqua. It's a rich light blue. A little bit of purple, if I'm not mistaken, but let me start with this. It's almost a periwinkle, the bluey color background. Let me start with this, and I can go back over it later. Yeah, I like to put my water to the right. I don't know why I ever try to put it to the left. Makes no sense. I am right-handed. So I'm doing this for Emily's son, but I'm also going to use this as a display on my table before I give it to him, and then I'm going to ship it to him. hopefully nobody wants to buy it. But if they do, then I will have to make another pair. That's fine. I say hopefully loosely. I would like it if somebody wanted to buy it. A lot of people don't. I could do the same design in a different size. That's what I was hoping for. Commissions. Apologize for not going live so often anymore, but my work schedule it changed a little bit, so I have to make sure I'm awake for work, unfortunately. But weekends, Sundays specifically, I carve out Sunday for art just about every week, so that's you can join me. Feel free to join me. So I don't think I need to look at my reference right now. I was kind of hoping not to have so much glare, but I don't know how to fix this. So whatever. So there's my Bluey. And this is background. I think I still maintain that it's sort of a periwinkle, but I'm going to start with this blue first. Trying to minimize the glare, but it's not really working. Just paint in the background first, because that's easier. Because you always have to have a background, and then I can make the foreground pop. And if it needs to be bigger, the lines and all, then I will already have the background done, so it's easier. I can't explain the process. It just is. This is just how I do it. I know it makes no sense to a lot of people, but sorry. You see all the lines that I went back over. I can fix that in paint. It feels a little cooler here today than it has in the past, but I still wish my air conditioning was on. That would be very helpful. Sometimes I leave the trims unpainted, but I think I'm going to paint it this time because the size of the shoe is really small. So I want to include it. I want to put some clouds in the background eventually, but I do maintain that this is more periwinkle. So I think I'm just going to paint this as an underpainting and then add some purple a little later. Working. Trying to make it so there's not much of a glare, but I I think maybe I just need to turn off one of the lights, but I like the lights. Try something, see if that helps. A little bit, yeah. Sorry, guys. Maybe it's just I shouldn't paint in the daytime. And I know I have to open a toy today. I did not do it yesterday. I feel bad, but I did do a whole vlog, so it's not like I did no content. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? It's almost Monday. I'm not thrilled. The most I know about Bluey right now is from watching dad chats on TikTok. And I think he has a YouTube also. Apparently Bluey's dead to him right now because they're moving and he had to explain to his kids why they can't keep their house. It's funny. So, but I haven't, usually I watch for research, but to be fair, I haven't watched a lot of TV in recent days, recent months. Not like fiction anyway. I usually like nonfiction for TV and fiction for books. Don't ask me why. Sorry, I can't paint upside down sometimes. It's hard. Especially if I have to reach all across the shoe. That's hard to do. But it's coming along. I like to use a lot of water when I paint the backgrounds because it spreads and you don't have to worry about it getting on the soles because the water just spreads it down there. It does also make the ink bleed, but you're supposed to paint over the ink anyway, so it doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? Let's see if I can do it this way. Would this help a little bit? I just think that, yeah, I'll figure it out. I'll fix it. Maybe that's a little bit better. Just soften the light a little bit. Let's see if that works a little bit. I like it so far. That makes sense. Let's see if somebody called me. Oh. there is the Bluey shoe. I'm gonna let that dry and paint the. Is this bingo? I don't know. I'm sorry. I think it could be the orange one. Again, this one it's seen better days in terms of design, but you guys can't really see. But such a glare. I wish there wasn't a glare, but like it's definitely seen better days in terms of design. But I can fix it with paint for sure. It's a little better, I guess. I need some more white. Such is life. This one's a little heavier. Is it because of this? Let me see something. Can I move that? Does it help? Not really. I think it's because of the glare of the windows, which I can't really close the drapes, to be honest. I'm sorry. But I guess it's a little bit better. So you can see a little bit more. It's just yeah, that's better before. Sorry, I tried. I was trying my best. Is this like there needs to be a shadow like right here? I don't know why. I'll just hold my hand there for a second. Maybe I can do something. Hold on. This one. Yeah, a little bit. Okay. I think you can't pick it up on camera, but Fire Paint always has a little bit of a shimmer to it. It's pretty pretty. It's super pretty. I think I got my LOL surprise in one of my packages today delivered. So I'm gonna have to open one of those soon, and probably another fashion ball. And if you're just stumbling upon me for the first time, I am an artist first and foremost. I also collect toys generally. My primary collection is Crayola toys, vintage Crayola, but I also love toys. And I like to open those blind boxes because I like to see what I can collect. I love collecting things. And I also have a cat, and I know a corgi very well. And that's pretty much it for me. So if you're confused by the content of my channel, don't be. It's just all me. It's just stuff I like. Hopefully you guys like it too. I want to do some more reading later. I just always feel bad when I'm reading because I feel like I'm getting nothing done. But it's not true. It's just what I feel like. Because I also love to read. Not for copyright laws. I would listen to an audiobook right this moment, but I can't, so I won't. Andrew, the dogs. I'm just painting the background first so I can go back in with the foreground and be more detailed because it's easier that way. I can't decide if I should also film a time lapse when I paint Bluey. I was thinking about it. Bluey as in the dog, not the background of the shoe. Whoopsies. Oh well. Come on. There we go. Got a little bit of pen ink on the sole. That's annoying, but I can fix it. It's just annoying. This blue card reminds me that I want to get a blue Crayola LOL surprise so badly. Hopefully I got it out of all the ones I ordered. Hopefully. Okay, so that is that one and that one. that's what they look like so far. It's just the toes. I should do the rest, but I'm going to wait for a second. I'm going to let it dry. And I'm going to, I think I need to add some purple. Maybe I should add the rest of the background. It's probably easier. I want to put something that says Bluey on like one of the sides here. Just like the font. It's white, so it should be. I'm going to add some purple. Now I'm thinking about it. Because I really think it's a periwinkle more so than, what do you think? And maintain it's periwinkle, not blue. Oh gosh. It's got to be very, very light. So this will be a delicate operation. Okay. I also would like to grab a smaller brush for it. Excuse me. All right. So it's going to be blue. I'm going to mix the color blue. You guys see a little bit of purple. Just a teats, like a little tiny, just a dot mostly. Maybe a little bit more than that. But that's the color I think Bluey's background is. More so the periwinkle. So I'm just going to go back over it. At least that's what I see. You guys might see it differently. A lot better, I think. It looks a lot better. I need to bulk up the blue a little bit because that's periwinkle is sort of light bluish purple. But it is more blue than it is purple for sure. Sometimes I just use the pink that's on my brush to mix within the painting. Nice, much better. I think it looks better. So just paint the background, which I think is more of a periwinkle than it is a blue, but a lot of people may disagree with me, and that's fine. I know it's a very, very light periwinkle, not just a light blue. I'm going to start on the dog probably next as much as I can. I think I'd rather do Bluey before I do the orange one or whatever. Is that bingo? I'm so sorry. I don't know. I think that's good enough for now. Let me pull up a record image blue so I can get started on his body. Quick, let's see, move that for a second. Moving. Where is it? There it is. Okay. So Bluey, yeah, I was right. It's like a dark purple, bluish, then a light blue. He kind of matches his background, which I'm not a fan of, but that's okay. I'll be all right. It's going to be okay. All right. Let's see what I can do here. And I need some yellow. So let's do the dark parts first. I usually do that. Let me get a navy blue. It's so hard to decide. They're getting so much more clever with the coloring in animation. So bravo. That one's kind of old. I don't know if this color is going to hold up, but we'll see. Let me see if I can point it this direction so you guys can see, and also I can see it because that's kind of important to me. Making sure that you guys can see. Hold on. Yeah, you can. Okay. All right. So we're going to start with the dark purple. Dark purple / blue. I have a feeling I'm going to need to mix a lot of colors with this blue to make it. It's really okay. That's good for now. I can always go back over it. Okay, so I gotta be careful. Not all Bluey. He has spots, or she. Sorry, I don't know. Okay, so he has like a little. Let's look like the dog from Little Rascals type of eye. Mm-hmm. I wish he had more dark parts, but he does not. That's okay. I'm going to go back over it a couple times too. This part of the tail is dark. Okay, so there's Bluey. That part of him. Let's do. So his fur, like the rest of his fur, is mostly, besides the lighter blue parts, is mostly the same color as the background, which I'm not a fan. But I'll do my best. Let me see what I can do. This is why I put purple in the background, because like as I saw it, because I knew that there was more to be. Oh, that's yellow. Whoopsies. That part's not yellow. This part is blue. There's missing marks that I need to fix, but I didn't do it in pen. But I knew I was going to paint over it anyway, so that's why I didn't fix it. Like her arm goes is more prominent here than just like sticking out of her body, that kind of thing. So that's going on. So I did, this should not be there now that I look at it. The mouse doesn't run into the lighter part of the stomach, so I'm going to fix that. Needs more white, of course. Also, the background needs to be lighter now that I look at it, but I will get back on there as soon as I'm done with Bluey. Whoa, my white paint just fell off the table. It's fine. We'll survive. So I'm going to paint it and make sure that there's a line between the mouth and the stomach, and that means I have to repaint the stomach because that stomach part is lighter than the rest of the fur. But that's okay. Okay, so that is all yellow, including this part that I forgot to draw in. So let's draw it in with paint, I guess. So there is a little, that's part of her snout. And this is part of her arm. Or, I'm sorry, leg. I don't know. Do dogs have arms? They have arms and they just have legs. Okay. So that should be good. I'm going to go back over it with the lighter light blue. For now, I need to finish the parts with the foot. And the tail, of course. Might do some paint. Nah, I'm not going to do it. I was going to try some Posca paint markers on the shoes, but I don't think that's a good idea. Just stick with what you know. You know what I'm saying? Since I have a background underpainting, I can just add white to it, and it won't just like cover it up. It'll be a lighter blue, but I'm going to do that last. Okay. Now I'm going to do the lighter blue parts, the really light blue parts, which are almost just totally white, but get a little bit of like a dot of blue with mostly white. Eyebrows. The eyebrows give them a lot of character. I like those parts of them. My hand's falling asleep. Stop, wake up. Okay. And then there's a little line of it around the mouth. I need to move this stomach down again. need to get some yellow out too. But until then, let me actually kind of fix this a little bit more. All right. All right. So I have this color, which I think it's good, but I need to do a brown and a yellow. Maybe a little bit of orange and pink. This is like a off-white color. It'll go well with the snout. This is a yellow that I hope comes out of the tube. There it goes, more or less. Sort of. And of course a little bit of brown because I want it to be that rich color. And then I have to fix the background because he blends in too much, and that we can't have that. All right, so bring paper towel. There's paper towel. Let me mix the color for her muzzle. That one's a good color, but it's too transparent. So let's mix that with that. This is still too dark. Let's add this off-white color. Still too dark. Let's do some yellow. I feel like there's more orange than there is yellow, but let's try this color real quick. Not bad. I feel like it needs to be a little bit lighter. Not too bad. I'm pretty good at color mixing. If you have any color mixing questions for me, you're welcome to shout them out because I'm very good with those. So it's just the muzzle and her ears. The inside of her mouth is black and then the tongue is red. And she also has a lot of lines like that define her as a cartoon character that I haven't drawn in completely because I knew I was painting it, so I have to go back over it that way too. And I never ever leave things just white, ever. I always paint it in white. It's just the way I am. That one, I forgot to paint that one with blue. I knew the pupils were in the wrong place anyway, so I'll go back over them with black when I get on my black. Make sure I paint this paw over here. Don't forget about it. Okay. So far is Bluey. Let me get the black paint out. This isn't like dark black, but it's fine. It's good enough. This has never been used. Hold on. Let's actually get a black paint that I have used. Not this one. They're both not great, but I'll try this one first. Whatever's the heaviest. Oh yeah, there we go. All right. Okay. I think it's smaller than this one, small as possible. Okay, first I'm going to do the white teeth. Let me move this for a second, sorry. So I can see if anyway what my time is and everything. So first I'm going to do the white teeth. They're here. He has like a curved mouth. So make sure I don't forget the way his mouth is shaped. There we go. And his eyeballs. And it's okay if, I mean, I know they're light blue, but I think it's okay to mostly start with white and then go back over to blue. Especially this stomach that I've had to go over many, many times. Yeah. And then those feet. Definitely need to go back over the darker parts too. It's just an underpainting. I can see that there are, it's not thick enough. So I'll go back over it in a moment. But I will put in all the colors first. I need a red, of course. It's the only one I didn't bring out, actually. Oh, goodness. Alright. So, there's Bluey. Let's put black in his mouth. Hers, sorry. Not trying to misgender a dog. That would be terrible. Alright, so that's that. I want to go back over that with black, but for now, first let's do the tongue so we can have color on every part of it, part of the body, and then we can go back over it and fix it. Sound good? That's what I'm going to do, so I don't really care what you think. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, so there's a tongue. Try not to get red paint on the soles because sometimes I get it on my fingers. There we go. There we go. Okay, now more or less Bluey is got an underpainting, so let's fix it and make it more defined. So we need to do the dark colors first. At least that's my favorite thing to do. So I'll do this dark blue with this purple, dark blue, purple, dark blue, purple, a little bit of light blue, dark blue, purple. Don't use as much water this time so it's not thin. Mm-hmm. All right. You know, I really want French fries. I ordered lunch. It was healthy. I didn't eat it the whole thing yet, but now I want French fries. Oh my gosh. This is the daily struggle. Okay, so Bluey has a lot of angles to her, but a lot of them are softer than they look at first glance. Oh shoot, I just went out of the lines. The lines are your friends. So I need to soften up a few of these sharp angles, especially the nose. That's what I did. Mm-hmm. All right, now I need to go back over it with black as much as possible so I can make it a lot more defined. I think the eyeball on the right is not the right shape. There we go. Trying to get the pupil right. It's hard to paint like fine lines. I think it is anyway. It's always been hard for me. That's what people use, paint markers and such. But I prefer everything to be fire paint, especially for a children's shoe because they're non-toxic. So I'm going to use a little bit more water so it thins the line a little bit better, usually, unless it spreads. Yeah, it spread. There we go. All right. Something real quick. I'll be right back. Just a moment. Why do I have that in my head? It has nothing to do with what I'm doing right now. I'll do a little streamception. Her eyes. This is get right sometimes. Hold on. She looks like her eyes are dilated. Don't need that. Not unless they go to the eye doctor or something. Okay. No, too heavy-handed for my own good. Okay. Okay, I guess that's better. It's not great, but better. I'm trying to fix it. It's really hard to get pupils right because they are usually dead center. And if you're painting instead of using your computer, it's hard to get in the right space. Okay. Whew. It's getting there. Okay. I think that looks fine. It's okay. Hopefully. I will go back and fix it. But I know that if I keep working on it, it'll take me hours and I won't. It's better to have fresh eyes with that later. I guess is what I'm trying to say. He looks cute. We haven't seen it yet. Oh well. So if I'm going to put my elbow in one of these paints. is a straight line that goes down. Alright, I'll stop my streamception. He's not looking anyway. Boys. Anyway, men. So just put the arm down so I can paint it. Just try and have a steady hand, I guess is what's really important right now, which is hard to do. Especially if you're like on the brink of carpal tunnel like I am. Just a little bit. I think it's looking pretty good though. So far so good. It's Bluey. Okay. We need to outline everything. Okay, so his mouth. Let's see something. I missed a line. His mouth sort of goes like this. Her mouth. So sorry. Okay. So then put the body here that's straight down. Shaped like a rounded cube. And there's a straight line across here because the ears are behind. I wonder what kind of dogs these are. I'm sure somebody knows. Are they corgis? They look like corgis. Blue corgis. Not corgis though. This is supposed to be longer, but I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to fix it. Not now. I'll have to fix it later. So the eyebrow is supposed to be, okay, got it. That eyebrow is actually supposed to be bigger. I'll have to wait till it dries though. I don't want it to blend in with the black. Both eyebrows are actually a little bit misshapen. Whoopsies. Again, the finger should be light blue, but I needed to shape it better with the black before I started repainting it over. I have this temptation to do that, but I can't. And I shouldn't have done black on the nozzle either because that's not the way it looks on the picture as the design. So I will fix that later too. I just wanted to make sure it was defined. Okay, so now the legs, I purposely did not do the feet. Oh wait, I always forget this arm, this poor arm. So the foot is unfortunately cut off, so I can't really. But this foot should be, this one right here should be easier. So I'm just gonna outline it first, go back over a little bit later. This one. Too thick. Okay. So he's more or less defined and drawn out. I just need to go back over it with a few minor corrections. Like this one, there's no black line between his muzzle and her blue face. So let me fix that. It's much easier if you just use white and then go back over with blue if you want to lighten it up or darken it. I mean, with dark blue. Cute. This eyebrow is actually supposed to be a lot thicker. I don't know if I can make it look like that, but it's supposed to. And then I just go back over all the places where there might be some pen marks still showing. Fix it. And I'm gonna make outlines when I think there's like a jagged or too thick line. I'm gonna outline with white because I want to lighten up the background, not darken it. There needs to be a divider between these little spots here because they're not connected. That's good. I think maybe just having like a burst of white in front of and behind her is pretty cool. And look, and make it stand out some more. I don't know. I'll have to look at it from afar and see how I feel about it when I step away. Mm-hmm. Okay. There's also a highlight right on her nose, so I haven't put that in yet, but I was waiting for the right time, which is probably now. It's cute. She's like jumping for joy, so there's like a burst of energy behind her. All right. There we go. Bluey on a shoe. What do you know? All right. I think I'm going to stop here for now. I'm just really hungry. But I will definitely be back again to show you my progress on these shoes. I still have to paint this one, so we're far from done. So thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you want to see more. And watch out for future live streams and my shorts. Thank you. Have a nice weekend. Happy Monday, one and all. Tomorrow. I hope you guys' week go well. Thank you. Bye.